Hello everyone, it is Michelle Litwiller with Owl Star Stampers, and I am so excited to be here with you this evening to be creating some fun cards. Actually, very beautiful cards. So we will get started in just a second. So let me make sure I'm on the right page and everything. I am so excited. Yep, I am. So, all right. Okay. Hi, Carla. It's good to see you on here tonight. Let me know you're here. Yes, leave me a comment. Hi, Kate and Tara and Jane. Good to see you guys, ladies. So tonight it is August 31st, the last day of August. Can you believe that? I can't believe that August has flown by. And so that means it's the last day of our Sale-A-Bration. So I was going to do something totally different. And then I decided to feature a bundle in here that I haven't showed yet, but that I've played with. I realized that I hadn't showed it yet, so that's what we're going to do tonight. I have some beautiful cards to create with you. Hello, everyone. I love seeing all your names. Thank you for sharing. And, Debbie's from Illinois, and we have Rhonda from Texas, from all over. We have Kate from New Jersey, and Carla's from Kentucky. Oh my gosh, Joanne from Maryland. So yeah, before we get started, I have several things to go over with you, and if you're watching the replay, don't forget my videos always get posted over on YouTube. I did a special video last week, and it was only on YouTube, so don't forget to watch that. In just a second, let me get the card so I can show you real quick, because it's so cute. Just a second. Okay. So last week I shared a video with you on how to make this really cool card. Do you see this? It folds flat, but it's a pop-up stand-up card. And I did a Halloween version, but I also did one with a cute little piggy set. So go to my YouTube channel. It's Owl Star Stampers. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. You can share my YouTube channel and give it a thumbs up and a comment too. So anyway, that was last week. And again, all my videos will be up this week as well. So yes, I see a few comments saying, loved your pictures from New Orleans. So I actually haven't shared any pictures over here on my business page, and it was simply because so I was in New Orleans for a Stampin' Up event. It was called Backstage, and Backstage is basically Stampin' Up's leadership conference. So you have to hold a certain title within the company to get to even be invited to attend this conference. And it's the first one they've had in like 3 years or something like that, because of the state of the world and everything. So we were so excited to get to meet in person again. And then I was also asked to be a presenter there. And so I'll share some pictures with you now that I'm home and getting settled in. But when I was there, I was focused on getting to my rehearsal. I had to present 2 different days at 2 different times. And anyway, it went well. And well, the first day was a little shaky, the first few minutes, but the second day went really well. But that was really fun. And if you would have told me my 9th grade self that someday I would be presenting in a room full of tons of people, I wouldn't have believed you, because I could barely get through a 3-minute book report in 9th grade in front of a classroom of, 25. So anyway, that was that. So I will share some highlights and stuff with you on here as well. And again, today is the last day of Sale-A-Bration. So we're going to show you some cards in here. But before I forget, I launched yesterday 2 special card classes. and I want to share them with you here because I briefly posted, and about half of them are sold out for each class. So I have 2 classes, okay? What makes them special is because you get a stamp set in both of them. It's a retired one that was from a past Sale-A-Bration. And then it has some current products, and I created cards. So you can take one of the classes or both of the classes, or you can get, I have a tutorial only option, and that will get you both tutorials for both classes. But let me show you what's included in the first one, and I'll show you a sneak peek. So I put one of the classes together. This is what it'll look like packaged up. This one includes the Driving by stamp set and that rainbow, sunshine and rainbow pack of paper. You get the whole thing. That was like one of my favorite papers ever. And then in the back, you're going to get like a Wink of Stella, a full bolt of some pool party ribbon, and some sparkly iridescent gems. And you're going to make 5 cards. Now, each class has 5 cards. Let me show you the cards of the Driving By class. For the Driving By class, you only need a Memento black ink pad and your own markers or colored pencils to color in the images. But you're going to make some really cute cards. Look at these cards. They're just so bright and cheerful. And so all you need for this class is the 1 black ink pad and your own markers. You'll get everything else in the kit. Okay, so that's the first class. The second class is the Special Moments class, and this I believe was a level 2, a $100 set. It's all sentiments. And then in this class, you're going to get half a pack of the sparkle glitter ribbon, a full package of our new sequins, and a full package of this Butterfly Kisses paper. And again, 5 cards. And here's what they look like. Now this one you'll need a few different inks, or you can change them out. This one is Heat Emboss. Look, it's a birthday. This one is a little fun fold. Kind of opens like that. Really cute. This one, soft purple. This one, the butterflies are just cut out of the paper. And then the last one is a sympathy card right there. So again, you can take one or both of the classes. I only have a limited supply of these, so when they're gone, they're gone. Again, they're already half sold out, so a lot of them went yesterday. So I just wanted to show you some sneak peeks of those classes because they're really fun. The other thing is I designed the card club for September, and we are going to be featuring the Cottage Rose. So this does come in a bundle. However, I only use the stamp set. But you can get the whole bundle if you want. But I only use the stamp set, and we are creating, if you want to know more about my card club, you can click on my website, OWLET Card Club, and get all the information. You still can join. I opened it up again because we were kind of capped off for a little bit. But really beautiful, elegant cards that we are going to be making this month. So if you are not a member and you want to be, you can join. And this one kind of opens this way for this one. So these cards are like Get Well. It says Feel Better Soon. You are positively the greatest. Friends Forever. But this one could also be a happy birthday. And then Best Wishes. So Card Club, that's for September what we're using. All right. I think I went over all of the events that I have upcoming or that are currently going on. And so if you want to order anything and take advantage of Sale-A-Bration before it ends tonight at midnight, I believe it's Mountain Time, like Salt Lake City time, this is the host code that you need to use. I know some of you ordered last week, and so I will be sending you a thank you card and gifts for all of you that did order as well. Okay, Rhonda said, how do I get the first class with the car? So I sent it out in my email, and it might be posted on my website under classes. So you can send me a message, Rhonda, and I can send you a direct link if you would like when I'm done with this video. Okay, so just send me a message and I can get you the links for any of those classes or even the card club too. All right, I'll put the code back up at the end, but let's get stamping because this bundle was not one that I was like sold on at first, and I have grown to love it, and maybe you overlooked it. You still have a few hours. You can get it if you want it. Okay, so again, here is our little book, and what I'm going to be featuring tonight, one of the cards is this stamp set. It's a $100 one, just on the sentiment, but what our main focus is this on page 14, and it is the Wonderful World stamp set. And you get a full pack of 12 by 12 paper and the stamp set for free with any $100 order. Now this is before tax and shipping. I checked right before I went live. This was still available. At one time it did sell out. It came back, so this was still available. So we're gonna make some cards with this tonight. So the paper, you can see I have been using. I love this piece because I have just been hand cutting out some of these flowers and making cards with it. The back looks like this. And then here's some more of the patterns. Now again, when I first saw this, glanced in the book, I thought that kind of looks like maybe some wallpaper, right? But then as I started, when I got it in person, it looks totally different than the catalog, and I really, really like it. And if you love flowers, you will really like it too. So here's some more patterns, and I think I've shown you all. This is like, and some of the backs are just really subtle. Okay, so that's that, and then the stamp set is right here. I almost forgot to pull out the stamp set. This is a stamp set. So the stamp set coordinates with some of the flowers on the paper. So there's no words in here. So you can use any sentiments that you have. What I forgot to say about the two specialty classes I'm offering. If you already have like one of those stamp sets, you can still sign up for it if you want. And just do whatever you want with the stamp set. I did not price the class with the stamp set. I priced it with the shipping and then with the current products that you'll get. And they differ by like $2 because the one class comes with a few more current products, the value, than the other one. So that's it. And those classes are over $70 value. And they're only like around $40-ish for each class. So just don't miss out on those classes. Again, I only have a limited supply, but they're worth over $70 and you pay the $40 whatever, and that includes shipping to you. So great value anyway, but that's I forgot to tell you that when I was going over it. If you don't know what I'm talking about, watch the replay. Okay, so this is the first paper. We are going to do this right here. So I went and I cut out one of these right here. There was one over here, and I just took my scissors and hand cut it out. So you can do all of these flowers. So in one pack of paper you can get quite a bit. And so this is what it looks like. Then I went ahead and I grabbed a thick basic white card base. And then this piece measures 5 1/4 by 4, and I embossed it with this folder that I have right here. And I have no idea how to say this, so I'm not going to say this because everyone on the internet will correct my pronunciation. But if it would focus, this is the folder and the item number. My friend Nancy gave me some labels. So this folder is 850. The item number, because it's not focusing, is 158655. It's not a 3D one, it's just a regular one. But I just feel like this is very subtle and makes beautiful background. So I embossed it like that. Okay, so we're going to go ahead. Where's my bone folder? And we're going to fold our card base. Now I have another sample using a totally different card. Flower, not card. And so I will show you that as soon as we're done. So to do this, I went ahead and just glued this flat. Hello everyone. Thanks for hopping on, Sharon and Sandy and Karen. And I think my Facebook user, it says Facebook user on my end, but I think that's my friend Linda. Okay, so there we have that just layered up. Now we're going to take this and put some dimensionals on the back. Like, this is seriously one of the prettiest easiest cards you could ever make. Anybody could make this card. Okay, so we see how we add those dimensionals. And I just cut it out to save time because we're going to make 3 cards tonight. Plus I have an extra one to show you. Just like that, it's popped up. Now, you guys know I like ribbon. I grabbed this ribbon right here. It's soft seafoam. It's sheer, it's called seam binding ribbon. So it's just really, really pretty and soft. And I'm just going to make a bow. We're going to put it at the stem of this bunch of flowers or bouquet of flowers. So just make your little bow. You can make it however big or small that you would like. This ribbon will add to your card, but it won't add a lot of bulk. And so that is why I really like it, because sometimes the ribbon makes it really, really thick. This one will not do that. That's also why I love linen thread, because it's so light. Okay, so there we have our cute bow, and we're going to put it on right there with a glue dot. So grab your mini glue dots. Right now is also a great time if you want to do any last minute shopping, if you need to stock up on any like basic white cardstock or any of your glues, maybe you need a new pair of scissors, now's a great time and you can get something for free too. So there's that. I need to trim this side. It's not quite even. All right, there we go. And then what I did is I took, if I can find them, where did I put them? I just used them. Some iridescent pearls, iridescent pearls. And I'm not sure where I put them. Oh, here they are. They're so small. So these are smaller and they do have a little bit of shine. Now here's our basic rhinestones. So you can kind of like compare and see the size. These ones definitely are iridescent and these ones are just regular. So I'm going to add a couple of these. I'm going to add 5 of these to our card. So I'm going to take the big one and put one over here and then 2 of the smaller ones, or 3 of the smaller ones here. And then 2 down here. So I'm going to do a bigger one and then a smaller one. And then, isn't this so pretty? It's just, this could be a card for whatever you need. What I'm going to do for the inside is I'm going to take pear pizzazz. You could take soft seafoam, you could take old olive, you could do a Sahara sand. But I'm going to take this and then I am going to take the Ringed with Nature stamp set. I really like the sentiments in here, so I'm just going to use the Thinking of You. And you can tell I like the stamp set. It's stained. That's always a good sign. It's a great stamp. And I'm just going to stamp on the inside. So I'm going to leave the outside blank. But when they open it up, it will say Thinking of You. So there we go. So there is our first card. Let me know what you think. It's so sweet and simple, but I think it's very pretty. And you could, again, take this sheet of paper and cut out the different flowers to make more. So here's the other one that I did using this flower. You see how they just look so different. And this one I cut so it opens up this way, but there's the Thinking of You. So just really simple but beautiful card that you can create with that paper. All right, let me wipe off my stamp and we will go on to card number 2. I have 3 cards to make with you tonight. And then I have an extra one. I got here to my studio and I had like 40 minutes and I was like, what can I do for 40 minutes? So I made another card, but I didn't have enough time to cut the pieces, so I'll just show it to you. Okay, so our second card, we are going to use some opal rounds. They're just a little bit bigger than the iridescent pearl, so I grabbed those. And then we're also going to use the seam binding, and we're going to use the Just For You sentiment, and then we're going to use the stamp set here. So we're going to use this flower also. All right, let me grab our pieces here. So here's what we have. So I have a rich raspberry card base. It's like our purple. It's like a deep purple, a wine-ish color. So we're going to fold this, and then because it is so dark, I have 2 pieces of basic white that measure 5 1/4 by 4, one for the inside and one for the out. And then this is that pretty paper, and this is just 5 inches by 3 3/4. That's what the back looks like. So we're going to layer these pieces together. And then I went ahead and I die cut a square from the Stylish Shapes. So it has like the little dots around it. So we're going to do a little bit of stamping there, and then I just have a scrap of white. So you can layer these together. And then before we stick this on the card front, we're going to wrap our ribbon around and tie it in a bow off to the side. So just wrap this around and tie it. Hello, everyone. And tie a bow. This one is really simple too. It just has one little square that is die cut. But yeah, this is another simple card. You guys know I like simple. Simple. I like simple but pretty, or simple but cute. So there we go. And all right. So now we have our bow right here, and I just like kind of took my fingers and slid it off to the side. That's how you can do that. And now we're going to layer this here. Okay. This goes right here. And then this is going to go on the inside because this is going to be really dark to write on. And I don't know about you guys, but my eyesight, I need to be able to read what I'm writing, and I want the person I send this to be able to read it as well. So just cut another piece for the inside like that. Okay, so there we go. Now we need to do some stamping. So what I need is rich raspberry, and I took Old Olive, I think. I feel like it's a little bit darker. Yeah, we're going to use these 2 colors. So what we're going to do is, the first thing I'm going to do is stamp my sentiment, and I'm just going to hand cut this out. Whoa, it didn't stick. It's not sticking to my block. It must be dirty. Again, because I use it all the time. So I'm going to just wipe it off. There's like some fuzz or something on there. There. Now, there we go. Okay, stamp that. Now I'm wiping it off. Okay, and then we're going to, I'm going to put this back so I don't lose it, because that's the worst. And then we're going to go into our flower. Now, let me show you how I did the flower. You can do this a couple of ways. So, because the flower has like the rose and then the petal and the stem, you can just ink up the flower in one color and then take your stamp pad, the green, and ink up the bottom. So just like kind of directly, and or like take a wipe and wipe it off. So that's one way you can do it. The way I did it is I took some sponge daubers in the 2 colors, and I inked it up this way. This made it look like the paper, like exactly. So you dip it in here and you just apply the ink this way. You also have a little bit more control over where it's going. You guys, I have created the coolest case and like organizational system for these sponge daubers, and I just haven't had time to like put it up for sale for you guys, but I have it. Maybe the end of September after Labor Day or something. So then you do the same with the Old Olive. You just ink it up, and then you kind of just dab it on your stamp right where you want it to go. And then put it near your mouth and give it a huff. You do that to re-moisten the ink, just to make sure it's not dry. It hasn't dried yet. That's why you do that. And then we're going to take our little square and we're going to stamp our flower. Okay, and then when you do it, it looks like this. It's so pretty. So, so pretty. All right, we're going to take this and pop it up there with some dimensionals. This I think is a distinctive stamp set. So it has like all these little details already, like it's almost like it's shaded right in the stamp set. It's so, do you see that? It's so cool. So beautiful. All right, so there we have that. But now we want a flower on the inside. So I'm gonna go ahead and ink this up really, really quick with the green. I should have done this before I glued that inside down because I actually had it going off the page, but oh well. And then do the flower. All right, and then we're going to open this up and just down here on the corner, I think I'm gonna wipe off a little bit on the end so it can kind of come at an angle like this. And then there it is on the inside. Okay, so there is the outside. Now we're gonna add our words. This is just a just for you. So I'm just going to, you could stamp this on a cute little die cut, a label, you know. I'm just going to hand cut it out like this and then go around here. So I had never been to New Orleans. That was my first time when we went last week. And it was really hot and humid, but that was fine. We had a lot of fun. It was nice to see my friends I haven't seen in a while, and obviously the conference was really awesome too. So there is that. Okay, so I'm going to pop this up with another dimensional just right behind here. Just take your one dimensional, stick it right in the center, and do this. And that's going to go right, I'm just putting it over here off to the side. Okay, I'm going to close up these ink pads so I don't mess it up. Oh my gosh, somebody is like putting spam on here right now. I'll have to delete that when I get up. Ryan, can you hear me? Can you log on and delete? I have like a weird spammer on right now. Yeah. My husband is here, thank goodness. He can help me take care of that. All right, so then you're gonna just go ahead and take your opal rounds or whatever beautiful embellishment that you like, and we're gonna take 3 of these little rounds and just pick this up and stick a few down. Okay, we have 3 of them. One, I put one here and then one over here. And you could put more if you want, but those just add the perfect little sparkle. Okay. All right, so here is our second card. Again, pretty simple, but the paper is so pretty. And this stamp set really is nice as well. And then we have the little flower on the inside. And here is my original one. So if you were to stamp directly and not use the sponge daubers like I did, this is what it looks like on the inside. You see it's just like, I don't know if you can tell, but it's a little bit richer, deeper in color. So maybe you like this better. So just go directly to your stamp pad and stamp it. This one just makes it a little bit softer, and you can see the details a little bit more with the sponge daubers. So I just wanted to show you the difference in that. And there is our second card. Okay. We got another one that I'm going to show you. And this one is using only the paper, and then I used that other stamp set that is all the words that I don't even have it over here. I don't see it. But it's this one right here. So again, this one you can also get free with a $100 order through tonight. Again, Sale-A-Bration ends tonight. So what I did, this was a card I made for my team. Is that last month or the month before? So I always send my team members when they sell, or so much a month, they get a card and an embellishment in the mail. And so this was one of the cards that they got for their sales recognition. So this is just a plain white, basic white, thick cardstock. And then I have, this is, what color is this? This is Starry Sky, one of our new in colors. And do you see what embossing folder I used again? I used the one I showed you earlier that I'm not going to pronounce because this one right here. So this is the one I used again. Again, I've been really liking this. It's 5 1/4 by 4. And then I have a piece of that paper that I cut 3 inches by 3 3/4. And this is the paper. It has those really pretty flowers. And we're going to just glue it over to the side. Now for this one, I use our scalloped and contour dies to do this little label. And we have a little vellum dragonfly. Now that's a punch. And so I just punched that out of vellum. I just did it ahead of time. This is going to come over here like that. And this goes over here. Okay. It's really sticky glue. All right, here we go. This comes here. And then the white piece I already have stamped. And it says, "You are," and then "amazing." So you could put whatever sentiment you want on here. But this is going to layer right inside of this scalloped contours die. Oh no, it's like I'm going to lose my dragonfly. Do you see it? It's right there. It like went invisible. And we're going to glue this down right in here. And so I know some of you have this bundle, so that's great. Hopefully this will give you some different ideas. And or if you don't have it, you can still get it, but for only a few hours. All right, there's this one. Okay, dimensionals. This one does not have any ribbon. You probably cannot believe that, right? I know, it's a little shocking to me too. Then this is gonna come right here. Then we're gonna take our cute little dragonfly. This is like there's a big dragonfly and a small one. This is the small one from the punch. I'm just gonna put one glue dot right in the middle there. And I'm gonna put the dragonfly over here on the corner. And then we have these gems here. These are in our annual catalog. And they are like in Balmy Blue and the Petal Pink and Melon Mambo and Pool Party and Mossy Meadow in this like Starry Sky. I think it's actually Night of Navy is what they call it. It's like the perfect color for several colors will go. But we're going to take one of these little dots here. You could also use an iridescent rhinestone or a pearl. I just love that the color matches, and there you have it. There is that card, and can you see that embossing on it? It just is a little extra touch there. So there we have our third card. So if you need any embellishments, if your embellishments are getting low, although I try to keep you guys stocked up on those, now's a great time. Maybe you need some more ribbon. I'm always a fan of ribbon. You can get that too. Okay. So those are the cards I have for you. Now I made another card. Let me see where I put it with this bundle. I made it in, let me see. I'm looking for it on my desk because I'm not finding it. So we did this one too, and then this one, but where is that bonus card I made? Oh, here it is. Okay, so here's the other card I made that I wanted to show you. Again, using the paper. This ribbon right here I've never used until tonight. It is called rose gold striped ribbon. So it looks purpley from the cardstock. It takes on the color of the cardstock, and it looks so good with this. And then these are one of the dies from the annual catalog. And then this is from the stamp set I'm featuring for September Card Club, the Cottage Rose. So this is a card, and it has the iridescent pearls, and then just the inside. I didn't stamp the inside, but that is another card. And once I realized it, like that would have looked so pretty on this card too. I didn't even see this ribbon up on my shelf, but really another really pretty ribbon. So let me know what your favorite card is tonight. We have so many to pick from, a couple different versions anyway. So there's that. And again, the bundle comes with this stamp set and this paper with any $100 order before tax and shipping. So there's that. If any of you want to order anything, there's a host code. Okay, so I'm back up here. Oh, thank you. Wendy said, your cards are gorgeous. I love them all, and it's too hard to choose. I think my favorite is really the white one. I really like the white with the flower just hand cut out. And I like it that there's so many different flowers. Oh, there's a good one where you can kind of see the embossing right there. I really like, this is my favorite piece of paper in the pack is this one, because all of those flowers you can cut out and put them on there. So, oh, Denise said the first one is her favorite too. All right, so that's what I have. Again, if you missed out at the beginning, I talked about 2 specialty classes I have going on. I have limited supply, so when they're gone, they're gone. More than half of them are sold out already. They come with tons of product, and you'll get it all packaged up, a big package of goodies, or there's a tutorial only version as well. And then Card Club, I made the most beautiful set of cards for our card club this month. This one is such a fun fold. It's a fun fold, but it's not even hard. So if you're not a part of the card club, you have until the 10th of September to sign up for that. And this is what we're using. All right, then after September, we're going to get into some Christmas cards and stuff like that. But I did a more all occasion card set this month for Card Club, or September. Okay, any questions, let me know. I hope that you guys are doing well. Again, I'll share some pictures of my trip in New Orleans now that I have a little bit more time. And when I was there, like I said, I was trying to not be nervous for my presentation and then take it all in and try to just be in the moment. So now that I'm home, I will share some fun memories with you guys. I did share some on my personal page, but not on my business page. So again, we'll see you guys all later next week, if not sooner. Oh, I plan to go live in the next day or two with paper pumpkin alternatives. I have those made. I'm going to try to tomorrow at 2. But don't hold me to it. I have a doctor's appointment, and depending how late that goes, it will depend. But they're done, and I can't wait to share them with you. That paper pumpkin kit was out of the park. It was amazing. So hopefully tomorrow. If not, I will on Friday morning around just after 9. Okay, everyone, have a wonderful night, and I will see you soon. And if you need to order any last-minute supplies with the Sale-A-Bration stuff, there's your code if it's under $150. Thank you all. Bye.